Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Good morning, everybody. Cappers Nation live, mouthful of coffee, Saturday morning, May the 25th. Welcome, everybody. It is bright outside. It is early. It is a little too early, if you ask me. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Who's here with us bright and early on this beautiful and blessed Saturday morning? Let's take a look to see who's here. Where's my live chat window at? There we go. There we go. Got the live feed up. Peter G tuning in. What's going on, good sir? Christopher Smith. Who dat? Bob, David, Cots, Craze, Andrew, Brad, all the way from Australia. William tuning in by text message. Mr. Mark Blevins. Justice, how are you guys? I got like 4 different pairs of sunglasses on my desk. Good morning, everybody. It is early. It's a little too early. It's a little too early. I think I've had 3 cups of coffee, or this is my 3rd, and it's not enough. I think I'm going to move on to shots of espresso here shortly, because this one is just not enough. Second, folks, trying to update the stream here. Ronald Sanders, good morning. How is everybody on this beautiful and blessed Saturday morning? A little chilly outside this morning when I left. Thank you, Brad. Yeah, the Cap Nation's always been there. It was Cap Nations and the Cappers Direct logo, and we added the 5 dimes 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and then the little subscribe button. Reminding people to always hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell. That way they get notified each and every single time we go live. Doesn't matter if it's pre-recorded or if it's a live video like this. You definitely want to be notified, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Another day, another dollar, another winning day yesterday for premium plays. 9 straight days winning on our premium plays. Unfortunately, the one premium play that I gave you guys for free yesterday has to lose. That part sucks. We were 2 to a clean sweep yesterday, and we almost got it. Damn Angels game stayed under. Quick little recap for the few people that are here. Holiday weekend, so I don't expect it to be a loud and rowdy crowd this morning. But hell, if it is, the more the merrier. The more the merrier. It is early. It is a Saturday. And first game don't go off until, what, 11 o'clock Pacific time? I believe so. Let me double check, but I don't think the first game goes off till 11 o'clock. See, I got myself yawning this morning. $11:10 Pacific time, 2:10 on the East Coast. Hell, the Indy 500 starts before that. Indy 500 will be a third the way over. Indy 500 will be a third the way over before we have a play that goes off. Quick little recap of what we did on Friday. Let's start with the premium plays. Premium plays yesterday, 2-1. 9 straight winning days on our premium plays. Only one losing day out of the last 17 days on our premium plays now. Fantastic little run. Not a big one, little one. Little one. The big 3-0 keeps avoiding us. Started out 2-0, nailed the LA Dodgers, and then had the Arizona Diamondbacks and San Francisco Giants over 7 runs. Hell, the Diamondbacks did it 2.5, went over it by 2.5 times themselves. Diamondbacks put up, I believe, 18 points yesterday. I stopped checking; it was 18-2 or something ridiculous like that. And the final score I just checked was 18-2. So we started out 2-0, and then the only one that we had riding was our daily free, not daily free play, but the free premium play that I gave you guys in the live feed. And man, it started out great. 4 runs in the first 2 innings. Texas Rangers, LA Angels. It was 3-1 Anaheim, or 3-1. I'll always, me being from Southern California, I will always call them the Anaheim Angels. It was 3-1 LA, the bottom of the second, and I was like, hell yeah, we're almost halfway there after 2 innings. We're looking great. And then they went the third, the fourth, the fifth. Texas finally scored one in the 6th, make it 3-2. So many opportunities, and the crazy thing about that game: 9 walks, 14 hits. 23 runners make base in 9 innings. We end up with a total of 7. 4-3 final Texas. Ridiculous. Texas had 12 base runners. The Angels had 11 base runners. And the thing with that game is when you're playing a total, it doesn't matter how many hits you get. It doesn't matter how many walks. If you can't get that timely hit with runners in scoring position, all those hits and all those walks are worthless and pointless. So while it looks great on the stats, and if you told me, hey Kyle, I'm going to give you a total, you're going to have 14 hits and 9 walks in 9 innings, 9 complete innings, would you bet the over? I mean, I'd bet an over 12 with those stats. Ryan, good morning. And I'd bet it as many times as you'd give it, and as many times as you'd allow it, for as much as you would allow it, every single time. I think we'd end up victorious 9 out of 10 times. So to get 14 hits, 9 walks, that part sucks. And then Guap-Gucci, the Tampa Bay game. That's a whole nother game in itself right there. I don't know what the coach was doing leaving in the pitcher. 3 walks, a single. Actually, more than that in the 9th. Excuse me, the 8th. Bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th meltdown by the pitcher when they had the closer ready. Just bring him in. I mean, you brought him in anyways to get out of the inning, but the damage was already done. He had justice over 12 in the Orioles game. James H. gave that out last night. Shout out to James H. He's given the chat 2 straight winners 2 days in a row. And it looks like in the chat, William Cathcat never loses a game. That guy's a beast, an animal. Seems like he's never lost a game all week. Must be nice. Rest of the plays, what else did we have? My personal play got postponed. Rockies minus 1.5. That was nice. That was a nice one. So my one personal play that I put out on the Yankees and Royals game was postponed. You lost twice yesterday. I only had one loser. That was that damn Texas and LA Angels over. Still chapped about that one. Then system plays. Let me, you guys can guess. Another day, another dollar, another 2-0 on our system plays. With the Rockies on the run line. Sorry, Rockies on the money line minus $1.55, and then LA Dodgers. Another winning day on our system plays. Another 2-0. I mean, people, let's talk about the run first because it's getting there. It's getting warm. It's lukewarm right now. 28 straight wins on our system plays. 28 straight wins. I'd have to go back and look, but I believe probably close to 90% of those are game one winners. 28 straight wins. 44-1 record out of the last 45 system plays. 44-1 out of the last 45 that we've put out. It's getting good. It's not there yet, but it's getting good. 28 straight. I'm starting to get a little pep in my step. Not much, not yet. Like I said, once we get to the mid 30s, that's when you'll see me toot my own horn. If we get there, I think we do though. I think we blow right past it. Alex, good morning, sir. But yeah, system plays another day, another dollar yesterday. We've got one system play going today, or ongoing today, excuse me. Yeah, Justice, I'm looking at the weather report. Looks like they had some nasty weather all night long. Yeah, Twins have been playing like a monster team. What else did we have yesterday? That's it. It just sucks that, the one free play I give you guys is the only premium play that loses yesterday for the one that we gave out in the live chat. I mean, I guess I could have gave you out one of the other two, and then we'd be celebrating a nice premium play victory, but I think I'm jinxed on giving you guys free plays. I need to go outside and spin around backwards 3 times, stick my head between my legs, and walk back in the door with my head between my legs or something like that to leave that bad juju on the outside. So maybe I'll do that when we get off live here. I'll walk out of the office, spin around backwards 3 times, stick my head between my leg, and walk back in the office and see what we can do. What's going on, Jose? How are you, sir? Big shout out to all the high school graduates out there that are graduating high school, stepping out into the real world. Your lives are just getting ready to begin. So for all the parents out there that have children graduating high school this week, congratulations. You raised them to graduate high school. Now it's time to you cracking me up, Brad. Now it's time to smack them on the ass, tell them great job, get out into the real world, and spread them wings and fly. So congratulations to all the parents out there with children graduating high school this week. Jose, remember what you said last month about giving some back before you win a lot? I mean, I know, the thing with our free plays is our free plays aren't free, okay? Our free plays are right out of one of our packages. So, for instance, yesterday, during the live show, I give you guys a premium play. We had 3 premium plays. I picked one that I thought was going to be a nice winner out of the 3. I mean, I believed all 3 was going to be a big clean sweep yesterday. And unfortunately, the one that I picked, hell, I remember, I forget who it was, but somebody said, "Hey, that's on the premium plays." I think it was Lewis Campbell said, "Hey, give away the first one, give away the first one," and I should have. First one was a easy winner, LA Dodgers blowing out the Pirates. I just didn't like giving out a free play with a little bit of juice on it. And when it comes to juice, I don't mind laying a little bit of juice to guarantee me a winner. Oh yeah, that the free plays have been shaky the last week month. Yeah, but our free plays this month have been off. The last half of the month, first half of the month we were lights out like normal, and then hit a little cold patch last week, and we started out the week with a winner, and then we went downhill from Monday. But you know what? You know what the best thing about today is? Yesterday's over, and today's a whole new day that we're going to win some more money. So, while I'm winning money, I'm trying not to, and our clients are making money, especially premium play clients and system play clients. Try not to gloat, and because it's like when we give out a free play and it loses, nobody. I mean, I bet those too. They're all part of our program, and ooh. That's a beauty. I got an email from Gallery of Guns product spotlight for this weekend. The 6-hour P320, the U.S. Flag Edition. Oh, that's a pretty looking 9mm. All right, we can't talk about those things on YouTube apparently. A 15+1 front photoluminescent light sights. SIG light sight in the rear. Ooh. A 15+1 with a 3.9-inch barrel. Wow. Hey, bitty. Anybody in here have a P320? It's about the only one I don't have in my collection. I think I'm going to though. Yeah, Justice, a 15+1 with a little 3.9-inch barrel. Itty bitty. I thought my Springfield XD Mod 2, the 40 cal, was a 10+1 with the extended mag was a hell of a lot for a little sub. guys, it's Saturday. We're going to do our thing today. Going to make us some money. Got some good stuff for you guys for today. 3 premium plays. Already locked, loaded on the website, ready to go. Premium plays going for the 10th winning day in a row. Let me adjust this camera if I can a little bit. There we go. Get me in the center of it. Make me the center of attention. Boy, ain't I arrogant. Justice, the P320, 320. Christopher Smith likes the 40 cal. I got a few. Got a few 40s. I got a few of everything. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. A big two-way advocate right here, and I definitely do my part to keep that industry thriving and alive, if you know what I mean. You know, women like to go out and buy purses, buy shoes, buy nice sunglasses. I wear my Costa Del Mars and I buy guns. Devin, good morning, sir. Good morning to everybody tuning in. Welcome, Cappers Nation Live Saturday. Bright and early, blessed morning for everybody. We're going to get these free plays winning. We're going to spark it by, as soon as I get off the live show, I'm going to walk out of the office. I'm going to spin around backwards 3 times. I'm going to grab a couple rocks out of the planter. I'm going to throw them up in the air. Hopefully they don't hit me in the damn head. Then I'm going to stick my head between my legs. I'm going to walk back in the office backwards. We're going to get this bad juju rolling. Then I'm going to go buy a dartboard. We're going to start throwing some darts at the board. Anything's got to be better than what we've been delivering, right? But hey, if you've been betting our premium plays, I don't hear no complaining. It's because we're winning. System plays, very seldom do we hear a complaint on a system plays. We hear a complaint on the system plays, it's usually because of somebody being blind as a bat. Very true, Brad. Very true. Ronald Sanders, good morning, sir. Good morning to everybody. If you haven't already done so, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. Not the big red one that's in the link in the video. The subscribe button down below. If you see the small little box that's got a Cappers Direct logo on it, you can just hover your mouse over it. It pops up a little subscribe button. Tap that little subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Tap that little bell. That way, you guys get notified when I go live. You just never know where I might go live from today. I'm going to be out on the houseboat a little bit later today. But first, I might go to the golf course. I may take the Jeep out on the rocks. You just never know where I might pop up live. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, you should probably follow me on Twitter. Because if you don't get the notification from YouTube, you'll definitely get a notification from Twitter each and every single time I go live. So just posted a direct link to our Twitter account at CapNationKyle. Direct link to my Twitter there. Don't forget, we've got a big Saturday planned, and it's highlighted by, first of all, Cappers Nation Live. It's one of my favorite things to do on the weekend is do this live show with you guys. Sometimes it's a little pain in the ass. You want to have a weekend off, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, it happens. It happens, but we're here. We're proud. We love being here, and I love the shows. I love the morning. Actually, I don't love the mornings. I love the weekend shows. I love the weekend shows. I love doing these shows, so they're a lot of fun. Sometimes, inconvenient, because it is on the weekend. You like to be able to go out and do some things in the morning, like, maybe go get some bacon and eggs every once in a while. Anybody starts talking about bacon and eggs, and we're gonna boot you real quick. This fat man wants to eat. We've been winning some money. You want to eat some good stuff. So make sure you subscribe. You never know where I'm going to go live from today. It might be from the golf course. It might be from out on the rocks. You just never know. It might be out from the house, out on the houseboat. Brad, there'll be donuts here, and with no football in the morning, most of the staff don't come in until 9 o'clock. Most of the staff doesn't come in until 9 o'clock on a Saturday when the books open. So, donuts will be here. There's always donuts on the weekends. Always donuts here, unfortunately. I wish they'd, substitute that with, maybe some biscuits and gravy every now and then. Jay, if you're listening, biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy. Side of crispy bacon. Biscuits and gravy. Thank you, Devin. I do appreciate that. Devin says, if you knew Kyle puts in the hours and it shows it. I don't know if that's a compliment or if it if it shows on my face. I don't know if that's a compliment or if it's Kyle looks tired and weathered. You can see he puts in. Look, I know, Justice. I'm killing myself too because I'm absolutely starving. Normally, I'll make a little bagel before I leave or whatever, but or drive through Dunkin' and get a bagel. I didn't. I decided to take that extra 20 minutes and sleep in this morning. Sleep in until 3:30 when I went to bed at 2 o'clock. Thank you, Devin. I do appreciate that. Christopher Smith, it's somebody we don't even need to reference. He doesn't even need to be highlighted or laminated on this show. Just another douchebag, that's all. Just another douchebag, Twitter tout, YouTube troll. Nobody we need to highlight. Exactly, as Justice just said. It's just a lame individual. Likes to blame his losers on Vegas being fixed. Apparently he likes to call his viewers and customers degenerates. It's okay, we welcome degenerates. We'll turn you guys into real sports bettors. We'll show you guys how to do it successfully over here. But anyways, yeah, he's just a lame person. Don't forget, big holiday weekend. Memorial. Alex, you're killing me. You're killing me, Alex. We moved away from that subject. And Alex wants to bring it back to pancakes, Justice. Alex wants to bring the subject back to pancakes while we're at it. Would it be wrong if I Uber eated me some pancakes or biscuits and gravy? Right on the live show. Uber Eats, IHOP, ugh. Denny's. right, here I am thinking about Uber Eats. This is bad. All right. This is bad. Thumbs up for Kyle to have pancakes on cabinet. That's the one thing, though, is I won't eat in front of you guys. You know, I know there's people out there that go live and crunch on some peanuts in the microphone. And whatever else they do, but that's a great question, Justice. Justice wants to know who's on the A's today. Who's on the A's today? They got the job done again last night. Alex, now we're talking. Now you're up my alley, chicken and waffles. Now we're talking. You know, when I was younger, Alex, for everybody that doesn't know, Southern California, hold on one second, guys. Okay. Sorry, I had to read something. But for everybody that doesn't know, Southern California, specifically the Hood, has a chain of restaurants called Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Good morning, Doug. Alex probably knows what I'm talking about. Alex being an LA guy. They're not in the best of neighborhoods, so to speak. And I'll never forget it. I remember the first time we went. You know, I'm typical white boy growing up. You know, I like my Belgian waffles with strawberries, whipped cream, you know, the works. And it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, or whatever it is, 3 o'clock in the morning. We waited like an hour to get a table. I mean, I felt like I was going to get robbed the entire hour that I waited, and while we were at the table. And we sat down and we looked at the menu, and I ordered. I mean, it was my first experience with chicken and waffles. So I'm kind of like, I don't know about, chicken and waffles, but, okay, whatever. I ordered the chicken and waffle combo, whatever it was. And I asked for some whipped cream and strawberries on my waffles. This little old lady, in her nastiest voice, said to get up, get out, go down the street, hang it right on the corner, and there's a Denny's, and I can get all the whipped cream and strawberries on my waffles that I want. That it ain't Denny's there. So I looked at her. I said, okay, I'll just take it however you want to bring it. That was my first experience. And I'll be honest, chicken and waffles is a thing. It is delicious. And if you've never tried it, you need to go out and try it. Morning, Doug. Morning, Mr. Burke. Fast Freddy in the house. Yep, Alex, I've been to the one in Long Beach, been to the one in Hollywood. And then, where's the other one? Compton, I think it is. Andre, good morning. Justice, chicken and waffles, extra syrup. Absolutely, man. That's one thing that I loved was when you go to the cafe at the Aria. Aria's got a good chicken and waffles, but unfortunately they give you like a big chicken strip. I think he gets like 3 big chicken strips. Not any chicken on a bone, that's for sure. But here we are, chicken and waffles talking. Now I'm really starving. Thanks, Alex, for bringing up chicken and waffles. We're going to have to call this the Saturday morning Cap Nation breakfast show next week. Everybody tune in live Sunday morning for Cappers Nation and some breakfast. That's going to be highlighted by some chicken and waffles. Biscuits and Gravy Tuesdays. All right, guys. Let's see what's going on around the league. Let's see what is going on around the league. Let me move some things around here in this little live chat window. Move that little live chat. Christopher Smith. Yes, chicken and waffles are a down south thing. Not just down south. It's making its way around the country. That's for sure. I mean, I've been having it since I was a kid in LA. Let's take a look. Big night in the NBA tonight, boys and girls. Big night in the NBA. We're going to go over that here in a little bit. Taking a look yesterday. The pesky Reds beat the Cubs 11-8. They got the job. Sorry, 6-5. It was 11-8 hits. They got the job done at the top of the night there. Marlins finally lose a game. They lose it to the Nationals in a high-scoring affair, 12-10. Dodgers smoking the Pirates, 10-2. Padres getting a victory over the Blue Jays, 6-3. The Tigers snapping out of a slump, beating the New York Mets, 9-8. And the Tampa Bay Rays falling to the Indians in the bottom of the eighth with some horrible pitching, 3 walks. Bad coaching there, if you ask me. Might be a little biased though. Astros beating the Sox 4-3 in a game where they were out hit 7-3. However, 3 errors by the Red Sox. Phillies getting the job done in Milwaukee. Sorry, Tom, if you're watching. Phillies win 6-4. The Twins were down early against the White Sox. They were down, I think, 4-1 early. I think it was the 4th or 5th inning. The Twins just said, okay, hide and go seek your 30-second head start. And your 30-second head start is done. And the Twins just poured it on, beat them 11-4. Chip player. I need a makeup. You need a makeup for what? Braves get the job done against the Cardinals, win 5-2. Braves game went under. That game went under the total of 9.5. A lot of hits in that game. 17 or 19 hits in that game with only 7 runs. Just no timely hits in that game for anybody to bet the total. James H. called it on the Orioles and the Rockies game, said over 12 was a winner. He actually gave that to you guys 2 days in a row, the same game. He talked about it on Thursday as well as on yesterday's show. That game went over. Rockies win 8-6. We had the Rockies as a system play. That was a nice winner. The A's smashing the Mariners 6-2. Rangers beating the Halos yesterday 4-3 in a game that saw 14 hits and 9 walks. And that was the only premium play we lost yesterday, believe it or not. Was the over in the Angels game. Over 9 runs. We got 14 hits, 9 walks. We had the base runners. Just didn't get that timely hit, unfortunately. And then our other premium play, which was a nice, easy winner. Diamondbacks and the Giants, over 7 runs. Diamondbacks winning 18-2. 21 hits to 7. An errorless game for the Diamondbacks, just smashed the Giants yesterday. Set a new franchise record for road runs scored. Good morning, Edward. Good morning, Edward. Alex, you were at the game last night? Good morning, Edward. You have to give Tom a hard time this morning for the Phillies beating his Brewers. Must be tough the last couple days to be a Milwaukee fan. Sorry, Tom, had to bring it up. Brewers losing to the Phillies last night. Bucks losing the Game 5 to the Raptors the other night. Speaking of being a Bucks fan, we're going to find out if it's going to be painful to be a Bucks fan today. Taking a look at the board today. Let's take a look at the board today. Let's see what's on the board today. Edward says Milwaukee fans are like women who get beaten stay. Christopher Smith, we're not talking about food anymore. Fat man's got to eat. The only thing that I got on my desk is tangy soft chews. These are like my addiction. Fruit sours. Unfortunately, there's only 2 left. Only 2 left in that bag. Let's take a look. Let's start with the National League. What's on the board? The pesky Reds and the Chicago Cubs again. We put out a daily free play in that video. Hopefully the damn free play wins. Cubs laying $1.50. Total set over and under 10 runs. Next up in the National League, we got the Marlins and the Nationals again. Nationals a heavy favorite, minus 230 at the Wynn, minus 220 at the Westgate. Total was opened up at 8. It's still sitting at 8 at a couple spots, although early action, the Westgate William Hill have it at 8.5. Stations has it at 9. Later on this afternoon, Diamondbacks and Giants, Game 2 of their series. Game 2. 20 runs scored yesterday. Are they able to go over the total of 8 again today? Sorry, I don't have a free play to give out just yet. A little bit later I will. Diamondbacks a dog on the road this morning. With Taylor Clark on the mound going up against Andrew Suarez, both winless. Taylor Clark looking for his first victory. Diamondbacks getting plus 110, plus 115 at the station properties as well. Total set there, over and under 8 runs. As far as the free play in the Reds and the Cubs game, you got to go watch that video if you want it. So if you already know what it is, please do not post it in the chat. That's why we have the videos. Awesome, Chip. Next up in the in the National League, Phillies and Brewers again. Arrieta on the mound for the Phillies. Phillies getting plus 120 today. Brewers minus 130 at home. Total over and under 9.5 runs. Don't know who you're talking about, Chip, and not to sound rude, but I don't care. Somebody out there that gives out free plays, cool. Another National League game later tonight, 7:15 East Coast time. Braves and the Cardinals. Braves and the Cardinals. Braves laying $1.15 on the money line. Cardinals plus 105. Total over and under 9, although I'm seeing 9.5 in a couple spots. Michael tuning in. Best day of the week, he says. Why is that, Michael? What day is it today? What day is it today? I know what day it is today. Who knows what day it is today? Later this evening in the National League, the last National League game on the board. LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. 4:15 West Coast time, 7:15 on the East Coast. Absolutely guaranteed Saturday, baby. You gotta love it. For everybody that doesn't know, if you want to get on board guaranteed Saturday, you gotta be signed up by 3 p.m. Eastern time. 6 p.m. Eastern time, 3 Pacific. Not to give away what game it is, you need to be signed up by 6 p.m. Eastern time. It is Major League Baseball. If you need one big game that you can absolutely pound, guaranteed Saturday is it. It does come with a cost, unfortunately. It is $150, but you don't win, we don't want your money. All right? You don't win, we will refund your money, no questions asked. Obviously, if you wanted to apply it towards something else, we'd be more than happy to. But primarily accounting. We do have a slow girl on accounting. She is new. She's learning the ropes, learning the systems. She just started last week, but for the most part, refunds go quick, and it doesn't happen all the time. Not only is it Pancake Day, Brad, it's guaranteed Saturday day, and it's going to be the 10th winning day for our premium plays. 10 straight days. So get on guaranteed Saturday, guys. It's instant access to the play. As soon as you sign up, boom. You've got access to our guaranteed Saturday play. We posted it last night. It is locked. It is loaded. It is primed. It is ready for you to absolutely pound. Michael is speaking the truth. We did drop last week's, unfortunately. But I'm telling you, this will be a nice big bounce back. Not very often we'll dump 2 in a row. Oh, excuse me, I posted in there 3 p.m. Eastern time. It is actually 6 p.m. Eastern time. There we go. Gotta be signed up by 6 p.m. Eastern time. So big Saturday. Nah, Michael, you're good. No jinxing it necessary today. It's going to be a nice big winner. Chip, that's the point of the video, is that you watch it. And while you're there, give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. Elliot. Wouldn't surprise me. All right, taking a look at the rest of Major League Baseball today. What do we got in the American League? White Sox, Twins. Twins a heavy favorite, laying 240. I know last night the run line was. Now, run line has just came out on the Twins. -1.5, -120. Edward. All right, Chip, you enjoy your day off. Have a great Saturday. What else we got in the American League? Let's see here. Yankees, Kansas City game one. If that game happens because of the rain they've been having there in Kansas City. Yankees opened as a minus 129 favorite. That line is now minus 145. Total opened up at 9.5. I'm seeing 9.5, and I'm also seeing 10 as well. Nobody forcing anybody to bet the free plays. That's for sure. Hold on one second, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back. What else did I miss in the chat? Easy bets lose money, uncomfortable bets make money. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way out, Chip. Chido, good morning, buddy. How are you? Oh, and Chido, I missed your comment the other day when you were saying about how the UFC last week absolutely made a killing. Thank you for that as well. We have a new girl in accounting, and I don't know how she doesn't know to enter the code. It's rather real simple to get in, but I can see her out my window struggling. If you enter it in 4 times, it shuts it down for 5 minutes to reset. No pancakes and whipped cream, that's for sure. What else did I miss in the chat? Donuts will be here in a little bit, Ryan. Donuts will be here in about... I don't think anybody else gets in the office until 9, although the girls in accounting come in. Uber Eats was ringing our doorbell. I wish. No, you guys struck out. I didn't even get another coffee. But biscuits and gravy do sound great. They actually really do. I'm killing myself. All right, no more food talk. Back to the American League. 7:07 Eastern Time. Good morning, Dr. Franco. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Pepsi or a coffee? I got some juice this morning. Chicken and waffle, Uber Eats. Edward about ready to get booted out of here with that food recommendation right there. God, you're killing me. Mariners, Oakland A's. A's laying $1.25 on the money line. A couple places got them at -130. Total set over and under 9. Next up, Tampa Bay Rays, Cleveland Indians. Charlie Morton on the mound for Tampa Bay at +120. Why is this line off? I looked at this last night. Tampa Bay getting +120 on the road. I know they're coming off a loss. That was a self-inflicted loss last night in the bottom of the 8th inning. Should have never got that far before. I mean, not to say that they wouldn't have lost, that they wouldn't have hit the other pitcher, but it should have never got that far. With shithead end, it should have never got that far. So to see Tampa Bay with Charlie Morton getting +120 is an interesting line to me. It had me checking late last night. All right, who's out today? Who's not playing? Absolutely, Ryan. He should have been pulled after that second walk. That I do agree. Morton versus Carrasco. Morton 4-0 on the year. 2.65 early ERA. 1.20 whip. 67 strikeouts, 25 walks. That's about the only thing that I don't like is the walk count. Oh, yeah. How'd you like that one bouncer like 6 feet in front of home plate or whatever it was? 4 feet in front of home plate. Good morning, Dr. Franco. I didn't watch most of that game, but I did watch. I did tune in for the 8th inning, for the bottom of the 8th, and wow, I got there with 2 runners. After the first 2 walks. Very nice scoops. Very nice scoops. Talk about being on your game. And they're lucky they only gave up 2 in the bottom of the 8th. Breaking news, and we'll get back to Major League Baseball. Caesars just posted their college football national championship odds to win the national championship. Highlighted by Alabama as a 12-5 favorite, so 2.5 to 1. Well, almost 2.5 to 1. A little less than that. Slight less than that. It's like a +230. Clemson is 2.5 to 1 at 5 to 2. Georgia 13 to 2. Ohio State 9 to 1. Oklahoma 12 to 1. Michigan 15 to 1. And Texas a 20 to 1 dog to win the national championship. But interesting enough, Vegas has LSU beating Texas in week 2. I thought you left us, Chip. Something about needed to go drive and get another Viagra or something. Peter G, you never got notified. I don't know. You got to talk to YouTube. Hit that bell. Make sure you're subscribed. Big NBA game later tonight, but first, let's get right back to Major League Baseball, see what's going on around the league. Red Sox and the Astros. Price and Peacock on the mound. Astros laying minus 120, 128 in a couple spots. Total set over and under 8.5. Actually opened up at 8. I saw 8.5 right now, although most places are up to 9. Peter G, I don't know. Sometimes YouTube's funky. I don't know, bud. I don't get to control the notifications. If I did, I'd make sure everybody got one. Rangers and the Angels again go at it for game number 2. Total set over and under 8.5, although I'm seeing over 8, minus 125 at a couple places here in town. Halos Lane minus 125. Skaggs on the mound, Mike Minor on the mound for the Rangers. Interleague games, Padres and the Blue Jays. Total set over and under 9.5, trending upwards. I do see 10 in a couple spots. Padres laying $1.20 on the road. Tigers and the Mets. Tigers snapping their big losing streak, besting the New York Mets, which seems like everybody's been able to do so far this season. Mets another heavy favorite, laying $1.80, total over and under 9.5 runs. Then you got the Orioles and the Rockies, another interleague play, total over and under 11.5 runs. Rockies laying $1.75 at home. And then game 2 of the Yankees doubleheader. Yankees have not announced who their starting pitcher for game 2 will be. Jorge Lopez is the announced starter for the Royals. As of right now, early action line for game 2 of the Yankees. Yankees laying $1.45 and a total over and under 10 runs. That's if those games take place. The only thing, Ryan, with the Cubs losing to the Reds, them Reds are pesky. It's like we can't get rid of them. We can't get rid of them the last week and a half. They just slyly keep, doing their damage, sneaking in and out. Doing a little damage, getting away. Doing a little damage, getting away. They do. They've definitely played well against the Cubs, and they've been really, really pesky. Not just, you go back to last Saturday against the Dodgers, beating the Dodgers. Cincinnati was a team that was an easy fade. Now it seems when you fade them that they're bringing their A game. The Milwaukee Bucks are pesky. Like their fans. Where's Mr. Infamous Whiner at? That's funny, Mr. Burke. Crazy. So, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this or not, but we're going to try. So 6 years ago today was UFC 160. Long before the T-Mobile Arena. Back when everything was at the MGM Garden Arena. I miss going to the MGM. But these were actually really nice seats. And if you guys could see the difference in the ticket prices from 6 years ago to today, I don't know if you guys could see them. That popped up on my Facebook timeline as a history. Nope, this way. Oh, it went down. But these were $250 seats. I got them from the station casinos. But now, compared to the last UFC that I went to here in Vegas, very equivalent seats as far as location and how high up. Now, T-Mobile Arena is bigger. I was a tad bit lower, not much. But tickets these days for those same seats, add a zero on. No joke. The tickets the Aria gave me were $2,500 face value tickets. The ones that go into my timeline that Sunset Station gave me were $250 tickets. So ticket prices for the UFC went up 10 times the amount from 6 years ago. Crazy. Insane. Speaking of the NBA, let's take a quick gander in there. I do have a premium play in the NBA today. Debating giving everybody. Yeah, Chido, it is fact. They paid more on hospital bills than they got paid. But it's just crazy the amount of price difference from very similar seats from $250 to $2,500. That just shows you how popular the UFC is these days. I remember that was one of the first UFC events. And I think I went to one more before that. Do you remember that was when Mark Hunt got KO'd? For all our fishing fans out here, here's here's a photo that popped up from 8 years ago. Good morning, Lewis Campbell. How are you, sir? Yeah, William, it's definitely a crazy price increase. 6 years for the same equivalent seats, 10 times the difference. Insane. I mean, I told somebody the other day, I mean, International Fight Week is coming up here in Vegas. I mean, I can get press credentials to get in, but that's not as fun as sitting in the seats, drinking some beers, rooting on the bets we're making, on the fighters we're making. But I'm not going to pay... Excuse me, holy crap. I'm not going to pay $2,500. So unless the casinos give me the tickets, I definitely won't be paying $2,500. A seat times 2, $5K. But yeah, International Fight Week is it's a great thing out here in Vegas. If you guys are not part of, if you've never been to it, you should. Be a great event too. What a card that's going to be. It's like the Super Bowl of the UFC. Chip, may I ask who your UFC fella is that is on site? You could ask it, but I'm not going to tell you. Unless he wants his name out there, which he doesn't, because then people will stop telling him the stuff that he gets told. So, but feel free to make a video about that, Chip, and say how he doesn't exist yet. He just went 20-3. Andre, are you coming out for International Fight Week? Very nice, Brad. That is awesome. Rio C. It's pretty funny that everybody in the world is keeps saying that, right? Good morning, Mr. Butler, the real Mr. Butler. Hey, Jose, I'm not mad. You're not in trouble. I'm just removing that comment. We don't need to give anybody any self-promotion, especially that turd. The real Mr. Butler, please stand up. All right, guys, NBA time. Mr. Butler's here, so we're going to take a look at the NBA. Game number 6. Toronto leads the series 3-2. But so easily, this series could have been over if Toronto didn't beat itself in Game 1. And I said that all along. Line opened up -1. Line, I'm seeing -2 at the Westgate, -2.5 everywhere else. Let me take a look at 5 dimes. We'll see what 5 dimes have. Thank you, Mr. Butler. Taking a look at 5 dimes. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just logging in. Mauricio absolutely going to make it a great Saturday. 5 dimes still has him at -2. Minus $1.35 on the money line. With a total over and under. It was 212. Still sitting at 212. Still sitting at 212. Devin says you can't see him winning in Milwaukee again. Winning Milwaukee again. They should have won Game 1. A lot of people forget that. Is they should have won Game 1. They beat themselves. The only reason why the series is still going to Game 6 is because the Raptors beat themselves in Game 1. Or else this was already done. This was done 2 days ago. And we're talking about the finals. No, Alex. No UFC tonight, bud. UFC next week. UFC is next week. I wish there was UFC. After going 20-3 last week, we're left waiting and waiting and waiting for more UFC. Yeah, Devin, they didn't even cover the spread on that one. Taking a look at where the action is on the NBA game. Let's take a look at where the early action is on the NBA game. Now, these numbers are going to adjust so quickly. The tides have turned, but I think these numbers are going to adjust. This is an evening game, 5:30 on the West Coast, 8:30 on the East Coast. So I think these numbers are going to probably flip-flop. I think there'll be a lot of late money coming in on Milwaukee. There was an early rush for everybody in the world to go bet Toronto at -1. It bumped it up to -2. I mean, rather quickly. We're seeing 2.5 in a couple spots, and this is the reason why all the early action, majority of it came in on the Raptors, which is the first time in the series that the big monies came in on the Raptors early. 63% of against the spread bets are all coming in on the Raptors, just 37% on the Bucks. How quickly the early action has jumped off of the Bucks. The prior 5 games have all seen early action on the Bucks, with a little bit of late action coming in on the Raptors. As far as money line bets go, 83%, very heavy overnight number for a money line bet. 83% all rolling with Toronto, just 17% on Milwaukee. I think those numbers will get not on the money line, but as far as the spread, it should probably even out just a little bit. And this is an interesting one. 84% early action on the over 212. 84% early action on the over of 212. However, that line has dropped. CG Technologies just dropped it to 211.5. It opened up at 213.5. So that total has dropped 2 points, but all the early action has all been pounding the over. Now, Game 5 had the makings to go over, except a very shitty shooting second quarter, and a lot of no calls in that game where they could have been fouls either way and put some shooters on the line. Not that to say that they would have made those baskets, but they definitely could have had opportunities to. So interesting to see the total already down 2.5 points in some scenarios. Don't forget, actually, I didn't even say this. I meant to say it earlier, but you could actually get today's premium plays if you didn't take advantage of the big sale that we ran the last 2 days, and I know a lot of you did. Heck, some of you guys even got on it twice to ensure yourself 6 extra days. But not on board our premium plays or my personal plays, you guys want to get on these red hot games, you can pick up today's premium plays or today's personal plays for just $49. All right, guys, you can pick up the premium plays or my personal plays for just $49 today. And also, don't forget, big guaranteed Saturday. You got to be signed up by 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 Pacific, to jump on board our guaranteed Saturday. You guys want one big winner, guaranteed Saturday is it. So don't forget, don't miss out on that stuff. All right, guys. Going to be a monster day. We're going for day number 10 straight winning for our premium plays. We've won 9 straight days on our premium plays. We're looking for day number 10 straight today. And I'll be honest with you, I like what we've got in premium plays today. Hell, I like my personal plays that I sent out to everybody. One system play rolling today. A lot of money to be made today. A lot of money to be made today. And lot of good spots to take advantage of, that's for sure. And I think we got some winners on the card today. For everybody that's new to the channel, first of all, welcome Cappers Nation Live. This is your weekend Saturday all things sports betting show. We'll be live again tomorrow. So don't forget, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. Tap that little bell. That way you get notified each and every single time we go live. It doesn't matter if it's a live video like this or pre-recorded. If I put out a video, there's free plays in it, and you're going to want to be notified. So hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell. I'm going to attempt to go live later today, and if I do, it's going to be good for you guys. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And also, if you appreciate all the hard work that we do, do us a favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do. The live shows. Hell, give your guys themselves a thumbs up and a round of applause. Yeah, William, I do agree. $49 for the premium plays today, or my personal plays, is a hell of a deal. I don't know if you guys can hear all that crunching going on, but there's a lot of it. I need to go to the chiropractor, and then they'll give me a massage. Maybe next week. Gonna be a hell of a day, guys. Gonna be a hell of a day. Don't forget, guaranteed Saturday. And I'm telling you guys want one big game that you guys could just absolutely pound. We've got the game for you. We've got the game for you. So, before we give away a free play to you guys, who do you guys like in the NBA game? Who are you guys liking in the NBA game? You liking the Bucks plus the 2? You liking the Raptors minus the 2? Or do you like taking the Raptors minus 140 on the money line? Or are you a road dog better, like I was just the other night, taking the Bucks plus 125 or 120. Actually, the win has them at 130. Or are you a road dog plus money better? Post up in the chat who you guys like. Love to see who you guys like. Mike Butler likes to buy it up. Bucks plus 5. B. Phils likes the Bucks first quarter. Kyle Bogart, Bucks plus 2. Devin likes the Raps minus 2. Devin says Lowry over 5.5 assists as well. That's an interesting prop bet there, Devin. Have you cashed on Lowry over and under on assists so far in this series? Andre says Raps money line. Cody T, what's going on? It's our first quarter over. I believe the last game, the first quarter over cashed as well, right? But the second quarter went under, which made the first half go under by like 6 points, I believe. It is an interesting prop at Lowry over 5.5 assists. Sitting there rooting for Lowry to pass the ball every time he's got it and it's wide open. No, don't shoot. Pass the ball. I mean, that's one that's liable to cash by the end of the first half. Brad says, Kyle, I like the Raptors, but I feel the Bucks may come out and win. Kyle's heavy on the Dodgers run line, but we're talking about the Bucks and the Raptors. Peter G, Raptors by 6. It's interesting. Devin, have you bet this prop yet? Or is this the first time? Or just what you're looking at? Where's James H? Is he in here? I want to give a big shout out to James H giving the chat 2 free winners. Friday and Thursday. Coming in clutch yesterday. Dr. Franco says the game stays under. Post up in the chat, guys, if you're watching, who you guys like. Raptors -2, Bucks +2. Raptors -140, Bucks +120 on the money line. Over and under 212. Mr. Butler says he's happy to wake up today, so he knows he's going to kill the Bucks. We're going to kill the Bucks today. That is a fact. That is a fact. Johnny K, what's going on, good sir? How are you? Thank you for tuning in on this beautiful and blessed Saturday morning. Devin says, Lowry, 5.5 assists seems very low to me. The value is there. Should be at least 6.5 or 7.5 with all the drive and dish threes Raps take. Lewis Campbell says under as long as no overtime. Christopher Smith, under. Everyone is on the over. Mr. Butler says, we are the fact show. Damn straight, we are the fact show. I need a gavel. Boom, we are the fact show. Guap Gucci says, Raptors -2. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, folks. Guap Gucci says the Raptors get the job done and cover the spread. We actually have a premium play on the side of that game. And I am going to try and go live at one point later today. I can't promise you it's going to be in the office. I may be out in the Jeep. I may be out on the golf course. I may have already made my way to the houseboat. Or maybe the houseboat leaves without me and I got to take my boat to go catch up to them. So you just never know where I might go live from. So if you haven't done so, you better hit that subscribe button because I'm going to give out another free play later today. I'm going to be giving you guys one here shortly, but I'm going to give you guys another one later today. And if you want it, you don't want to miss it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell, and then sometime or another, I will go live and give out another free play. I could be out in the desert on the rocks in the Jeep. I could be at the golf course. I'm not telling you where my whereabouts are today. A lot of crazies out there lately. A lot of crazies. Kyle's on the move. Sneaky, sneaky. You never know, I might pop up in LA, at the beach, at Disneyland, at your mama's house. Just kidding. I will be in Nevada. Unless I cross the border on the water, and then technically, I could be in Arizona territory on Arizona water, but, haters will say I'm out in the basement. Go up, Gucci. I have not given out one yet, bud. I have not given out one. Ooh, yeah, but William, if you're going to do that, you got to go in the middle of the night. You got to get the whole, Alex, if you're here, you'll confirm that. You got to get the whole Roscoe's 1 a.m. experience. Devin, he might be referring to game 2. Remember, guys, if you're betting on the Yankees today, there's a doubleheader, game 1 and game 2. Game 1 features Happ and Junis on the mound. That total is 10. I do see 9.5 at a couple books here. But game 2, I'm only seeing 10 so far early action. I don't see 9 unless somebody bought it down. Even 5 dimes, the total on that one was over and under 10. Five dimes, if you bet with 5 dimes, you can get it over under 9, but you got to pay minus 160 to get it over and under 9. Yeah, William, definitely got to try the chicken and waffles. It's a great combo. So, before I get you guys on a free play, before I get on a free play, oh, there is an announcement. William tuning in by text message, longtime client, has finally purchased a package. Thank you, William, for giving us some faith. Is now a premium play member for the day. Awesome, William. Thank you for jumping on board the premium plays. Not the William in the chat, but the one that texts me. Doesn't have a YouTube account, but he watches us. Watches us on our website or on YouTube. But don't forget, you too can get today's premium plays or my personal plays for $49. Either or you can get. Lewis, I like the premiums today too. I loved them yesterday. Sucks we didn't get that third winner. Either or. Both are good. Premiums are red hot. There's no denying it. And there's 3 premiums, and then I have 2 personal plays. So you get more with my personal, or you get more with the premiums. Dr. Franco, yeah, I think all phones come with YouTube now. We should have swept the board yesterday. We should have. I'm still chapped about that one. Okay, so before we give you guys a free play, we've got a few more minutes to spare. Want to open up the floor to questions. However, if they're questions related, what game or this, who should you bet on, save those for another time. But if you guys have a question about sports betting, life in general, whatever you want to ask, you guys got a few minutes to ask some questions. I'll answer them, then we'll get you guys on a free play. We'll call this the Saturday morning question and answer before Kyle goes and eats biscuits and gravy time. Yeah, Lewis, first two were definitely easy. Dodgers blowout. Diamondbacks over blowout. That's your home team, Lewis. Yeah, William, it's no better time than right now to jump on board. People are rolling in the office. That means donuts are getting closer. Although I don't want donuts. I want biscuits and gravy. Oh, okay. Well, your new adopted home team. You moved here from... Your home team is the Yankees? Okay. Yeah, but you guys... You have that baseball park in your town. What is it? The spring training field. Who are they? I know I've been there. The Rangers. Rangers and the Royals. Is that close to you, Lewis? Devin, how did you make the transition to full-time sports betting? I'd love if I could build up a bankroll. Seems like the public perception of it is that people think it's a joke. It's definitely not a joke. A good amount of people make a great living betting sports. How did I make the transition to full-time? A lot of hard work, dedication, in building up your bankroll. But no, in reality, finding a way not to lose all the time. And, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I've worked at a few different sports services in my time throughout Las Vegas. And I've been blessed to work with and for some great individuals. Very successful individuals when it comes to handicapping. A couple Superbook winners. Learning the ropes and being able to tailor my style with theirs on how they break down a game or how they read the stats or the lines, and not how you read it, because obviously anybody can read what the stats are, but how you interpret it. As well as, properly understanding line movements and what the books do to trap the betting public into betting a certain way. That was probably some of the harder things to learn that you don't learn off of anything but experience and seeing line movements and reverse line movements and seeing how the public bets and how the books can manipulate the public into betting a certain way. Especially on high-profile teams like the Patriots. But in any scenario, on just about any given day, the books are able to trap the public into betting whichever direction the book wants them to bet just by manipulating the line. Rio C, no, you haven't missed any free plays. So to me, I mean, I got lucky and I've learned from some great individuals, and haven't learned everything because a lot of it's the hard knocks way. My system, how I break down a game, is pretty much my own style, but I've used the individuals that I've been blessed to learn from. I've added in their little quirks and things as well. But as far as the transition goes, I jumped in with 2 feet. Rio C, you haven't missed any free plays. Nope, haven't missed any free plays. Glenn W, how's the new Raiders Stadium coming along? It's looking like a stadium. It's looking like a stadium. If you guys drive by down the 15, you can't miss it. Right across from Mandalay. And I seen something funny. Somebody posted an aerial photo and mocking the stadium yesterday. It was classic. It said that the Oakland Raiders building their stadium next to a giant L, and there's a shopping complex just south of the stadium, and it's in a big L shape complex. It's kind of funny when you look at it from the sky. You see a big L, big white L from the rooftop. Greg Umanisky, if I would quit doing 3-team parlays, I'd be ahead. Keep hitting 2 out of 3. Kyle, do you like parlays? For fun, yes, I like parlays. I think everybody loves parlays. However, if you want to be successful and you want to make some great money, parlays is not the way to go. Parlays is not the way to go. And I know Mr. Butler loves betting parlays, but he's trying to, not risk a lot and hammer the book for that big 11K. And he'll tell you, I don't know how many times, Mike, if you're still in here, how many times have you hit 10 out of 11 and you lose? So parlays are not for everybody, but when you hit them, they sure are fun. Not to say I don't bet them. I do bet them on time to time. But if I do bet a parlay, it's for fun, and I'm expecting to lose that parlay if I bet a parlay. But I'd never give one out to clients. Peter G. Kyle, do you remember the first bet you ever made? If so, what was it? God, the first bet I ever made. I remember it was an Ohio State football game. I don't remember what the total was, but it was on the over. And it was when I first got to Vegas. And I remember them telling me, the game's not going to lose. It can't lose. This is a guaranteed. It's going over with flying colors. Put your mortgage on it. Well, at the time when I first moved to Vegas, I was younger. So I went out and I put everything that I had on it. The fucker never even came close. Lesson number 1. Never bet the mortgage. Lesson number 2. Don't bet what you can't afford to lose. Let's see what other questions. Lewis Campbell, UFC not including parlays. The UFC package does give parlays, but even our parlay guy, you're not risking much on the parlays. Parlays are just smaller bets as far as the UFC goes. And the way we bet UFC is completely different than betting on sports. You can't even compare how we bet on a Major League Baseball game compared to betting on a UFC fight. Completely different. Frederick Burke, I bet that you would shave your beard. Um, that was an easy one. I shave it every summer. It's too hot out. Oh, back to Glenn. I did see that they're making a few new additions to the Raider stadium, putting in a new end zone club, which will be neat. Which will be neat. Actually, I mean, I drive by it all the time, and if you drive by it right now, you'll see all the cranes. I think they got like 5 cranes out there working on all sides, but it looks like an erector set all the way around the building right now. Just all the metal posts going up and down and crisscrossing the top for the partial roof that they've got up there right now. But it's neat to see the progression of it. It's definitely neat to see the progression of it. But yeah, I mean, I drove by it this morning, and you can see the giant pieces that they're building. They're building like the giant structure on the ground, and they crane it up, and then whatever they do, bolt it, weld it, whatever they do to piece it together. But it's amazing how they build it. Amazing how they're building it. Most of it being built on the ground and then craned up is pretty damn cool. Lorenzo, we went over some Major League Baseball action. We looked at the lines. We looked at the NBA lines. We looked at where the money was on the NBA game, Mr. Burke. No, I wouldn't say we broke it down. I didn't give my opinion on the NBA game. Christopher Smith, what time? What time what? Um, I don't. I'm pretty sure, Glenn, that the roof is not. It's not a dome, but I know it's supposed to be. And I've never been in a stadium like this, so I mean I've been in domes before. You know, the stadiums that open. I mean I've been to Diamondback Stadium. I've been to games that have been open there. Been to Lucas Oil Stadium, you know, with the roof open. But it's supposed to be like this clear, special material for the roof that's supposed to give it like the whole outdoor feel, as if you were outdoor. You know, super bright, sunny outside. But no, it's Vegas. It's hot. The roof's staying on. But I mean, I've never been in a stadium like that, so I mean, I don't know what to expect. But I look forward to being in it. I was actually offered to take a tour of it a month ago, and I missed out on it. I would have loved to do that from the builders. Next time they do one, I'll see if I can break away to do it. Snag some pictures. Brad, we were doing questions on everything but the games. So yeah, to properly answer your question, Glenn, the roof gonna be closed. But as far as my opinion on that game, if you base it off of Thursday's show, it's a stay away on both sides. All right. So that's that. Quick little 10-minute question and answer segment. Some good questions this morning. So Major League Baseball, going to get you guys on a free play. Before we do that, who do you guys like? Post up in the comments who you guys are liking. Let's see who you guys are already betting, who you guys like, what's going on in your guys' world. And then I'm going to get you guys on a free play of my own and put some money in your pockets. If you haven't already done so, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Tap that little bell. That way you get notified. That way you don't miss a free play. I'm definitely going to try and go live later today, so you don't want to miss out. If I go live, which I'm 99.9% sure I will, you don't want to miss. I'm telling you. You don't want to miss out, so hit that subscribe button. Tap that little bell. And then when you're done with that, do us a huge favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do, or you can be like the 3 Debbie Downers and hit the thumbs down button. William says Raptors close the series out tonight. Devin, I'm on San Diego and the Cubbies. Dr. Franco says Colorado under 12. Cubs, San Diego under 10. Against the grain 11, Cubs over 10, wind blowing out big time. How did I build my bankroll? Just over the years, just started betting big. Bigger. Nefty likes the Cubs and the Twins. Thank you, Ryan, for that thumbs up push. Don't forget, guys, guaranteed Saturday. If you want to get on board our big guaranteed Saturday play, $150 guaranteed to winner. You get a full refund, no questions asked. If you want it, you have to be signed up by 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 Pacific to get on board. And don't forget, if you want today's premium plays, you can pick up today's premium plays or my personal plays for just $49. Pick up the day pass for just $49 today, and I'm telling you, you want to make some money, get on board. Don't miss out. All right, so with that being said, it's time to get you guys on a nice little free play winner. Going to get you guys on one of my personal plays. I only have 2, so I'm going to give you, more than likely I'm going to have a third one. So I'll be working on that third one as soon as we get off the live here. Get you guys on a nice big play right now. Let me double check. I know the line moved a little bit. I'm not too concerned with it. When I gave it out earlier, it was a little bit lower, a little line movement on it, which is no big deal. Free personal play, New York Yankees minus 129. I know it's already spiked. I believe it's up to 140-ish, right around there, 139, 140-ish, 135. Let me see what 5 Dimes has it at. When we gave it out earlier, it was at minus 129. And this is game 1 Yankees. All right? Let me specify that. New York Yankees, game number 1. Game number 1, early action. Starts 11:15 a.m., so 2:15 Eastern Time. Yankees is minus 143. So a little price jump. Devin says minus 150 on Pinnacle. A little price jump from where it opened. 14-cent price movement on 5 dimes. Yes, first Yankees game. So I can't talk this morning. Enjoy that free play, everybody. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Tap that little bell. I'm going to be going live later today, getting you guys on another free play. And you never know. I might just give you guys the NBA play that I have. Might give you guys another baseball. You just never know what I might have for you guys. So, hit that subscribe button. Tap that little bell. That way you guys get notified. And follow me on Twitter at CapNationKyle, because if YouTube screws the pooch on the notifications, you'll always get a Twitter notification. So, with that being said, good luck, God bless. Always bet within your means. And as I always say, don't do anything stupid, and always bet within your means. All right, guys? So, yeah, Dr. Franco, you minus 157, that's because your book screws you. Thanks, guys. And when I go live later, it's not going to be a long show. It's not going to be a long show. It'll be a live show from wherever I'm at. Be a little live segment from wherever I'm at. We'll be on live for 10, 15 minutes. Let people get on board or log on. And then give out a free play. So enjoy that play. I don't know, Peter G. Don't know. It'll be this afternoon. Definitely be this afternoon. All right, guys. Good luck. Enjoy that free play. I'm out of here. It's time for biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy time. All right, guys. Thanks all. Take it easy, and we will see you guys soon. See you guys in a few more hours. Take it easy.